When I think about falling off, the first person that comes to my mind is Kanye. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kanye's still relevant, but for the wrong reasons. Anybody born before 2006 is like heartbroken by who Kanye is today, bro. He's saying all this crazy stuff. Talking about he's in Yahtzee. Who's that? Saying he's a Yahtzee board game and just all this crazy stuff, bro. It hurts, bro. Especially like growing up, you'll see Kanye on MTV. Kanye's a lot of people's inspirations. So it's just, I wonder what happened. I heard it was something like the nitrous, some gas he was on. It just killed his brain, bro. And now he can't function like a normal person. Anyways, we got a video by Just Lateef, per usual. Go like the creator's original video. Go show him love. Go subscribe to him. And follow my Instagram and like my video, you know, because y'all fuck with me, right? Right. And let's get into it.
Earth.
Plus, I just woke up, so don't mind the voice, bro.
Our beloved planet. A beautiful thing, isn't it? A work of art created by God. By the way, I love you. The trees, the blue sky, the clear seas. Okay, maybe not so much on that one. But what I'm trying to say is that God was in his bag when he created Earth and us. And with us humans being here, many more works of art were created, from insane paintings that must have took hours of hard work and dedication to such craft. Like, look at this painting.
Speaking of paintings, bro, it is going to be a controversial opinion. Now that it's 2025, why is the Mona Lisa still in the museum? I know about 30 kids. Not even kids, just kids I went to school with. 30 people. I know 30 people that could do the Mona Lisa plus better. Why is it still hanging up like it's some fucking miracle? Please. And it's not even that good. Sorry, Leonardo. Sorry. What are you gonna do? Fly your little wooden airplane over here and yell at me? Sorry. Our artists are just better. Sorry. And then who's the artist who lost his mind and cut off his ear? Was it Van Gogh or is it Picasso? Either one, whoever it is. That shit is trash. After he got schizophrenia, this shit is trash, bro. Sorry. Who's gonna get mad at me? Fucking historians? Whatever.
Bruh. The man who painted this had to be a wonderful person. It's so beautiful. Surely they lit up the world with their impressive work. Oh shit, never mind. Musicians, filmmakers, animators, even most professional athletes, unless they suck cheeks hard as hell. These works, their works, are works of art. These people are artists in their own right. And what would the world be without their contributions? I don't even know. I don't even got an answer to that.
I agree to that, bro. Yeah, without them, there wouldn't have been art. But I'm saying, as of right now, we don't need to hang it up no more.
The intro. We ain't talking about good art and good stuff today. We talking about people or things that used to be like that. Used to be fantastic, world bending, iconic, but are now just not as good. Or in other cases, just plain ass and leave you with a sight of pee-pee and diarrhea. That might sound childish, but I'm being serious, bruh. Some of these topics here in this video are actually in the dirt right now, and we're gonna talk about it. What is the art of falling off? If you don't sub, nigga, you gon' fall off. I'm playing. I pray all y'all make it. We trying to hit 10K. Sub to the channel.
I'm trying to hit 5. I'm trying to hit 1,000.
I promise it's worthwhile. On to the video. I don't express it often, but I'm a huge fan of TV and film.
Me too.
There's truly nothing like a really good show or movie. Here's some of my favorites for reference. I don't care.
Wait, let me see that list.
Nothing like a really good show or movie. Here's some of my favorites.
I finished Atlanta last year. This is a very, very good show. And I couldn't even tell you the first thing about it. This is basically this guy and his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend get back together. Broke as fuck. And he's just hustling the whole way. It's like a comedy. It's not like a serious, like kind of like Breaking Bad. I've never seen this. I've seen clips of this on some funny shit. This nigga be putting the beats on any lady he comes in contact with, bro. This peak. This peak. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I actually want to get into the comic, but I just don't feel like a comic can encapsulate the feeling of a show, because in the show you have like music or you got like tense moments and just cool scenes. But I don't know. I might have to give it a shot. Same thing with Berserk too.
For reference, I don't care what kind of form it's in. Animated, live action, anime, good content is good content. As you can clearly tell by the theme of this channel, I mess with superheroes a lot. There's many great superhero movies and shows out right now. But once upon a time, there was only one company actually capable of making good superhero movies.
DC.
And that was Marvel. Marvel's iconic run started in the early 2000s, but where they really hit it big was with 2008's Iron Man. The movie was so tough that it kicked off an entire cinematic universe, which wasn't really unheard of, but one this massive? Hell yeah, that's a feat. Boy, that run the MCU had during the Infinity Saga was crazy, bro. Every movie, and I mean every movie. Okay, I'm lying, there's a few misses. But dog, the majority of these movies were complete bangers. Avengers 1 had niggas going crazy. Captain America Winter Soldier is so goated and it still holds up, bro. It's already over a decade old. What season that made? The MCU was so iconic at this time that it had niggas going to see superhero movies that ain't ever seen a movie like that before. And y'all think I'm playing? Every black person saw Black Panther in theaters, bruh. And most didn't even know what was going on in the MCU at the time. They just saw a black nigga throwing hands in a tough manner and knew it was time to buy a ticket. R.I.P. Chadwick. That just goes to show how much motion this universe actually had. It was making previous C and D list Marvel heroes household names. I swear that before this movie dropped, I didn't have any idea what a Guardian of the Galaxy was.
Me either.
Then I saw the movie and I was like, ooh, bruh, this is...
I remember the exact day the first one came out, bro. I was very, very young. I wouldn't say very, very young. I was in middle school. Yes. I was in middle school or elementary. And I was like, bruh, who are these bum ass niggas? Where Thor at? Where Batman at? And I remember like thinking, there's no way anyone's ever going to remember this movie. Still holds up today. I'm pretty sure it's, what is it? Is it Marvel's best ranking movie or best selling movie ever? No, that's Endgame. But it's up there in top 5. I know that. It was just so good. I really like, I come to realize that whenever it comes to films, like action films like that, I like a team dynamic. I like team dynamic movies. Like when it comes to Batman movies, I like when he's partnered up with somebody. Or the Justice League movies. All that shit. It's just fire, bro. Fire. I love superheroes, but I'm a DC guy. What? Say something, nigga. What? You said you like fucking Hulk? Superman beats his ass. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, bro. And fuck Bruce Banner.
Fire! When Infinity War dropped, it was like a global event in school.
Fuck Captain America.
Motherfuckers had to cover their ears at lunch to dodge the spoilers. Cause if you didn't see that movie opening weekend, you was probably cooked. Spoiler alert from here on out. I don't know if you actually need it, but if you do, you got issues. Cause you're 6 years late, bro. Give it the time. But when Thanos snapped and killed half the universe, and my nigga Spider-Man fading away, that broke my heart, bro. I damn near went crazy in the theater seeing that. Wondering how the Avengers are gonna get these niggas back, then fast forward to Avengers Endgame, and seeing Tony, a literal human in armor, go toe-to-toe with a purple alien nigga to bring back everyone and destroy Thanos and his army. Man, that brought tears to eyes. Not mine, but I was mesmerized and heartbroken on the inside. I looked over to the chair next to me and see my sister shedding a tear. She ain't even know a thing about the MCU. The scene just had her crying. Real what Scorsese said, bro. This is real cinema. It was in their bag. And then after that, it was on and off, bro. Like, Marvel made a decision to drop a buttload of Disney Plus.
All right, we gotta go through these. I have not seen this, Wanda. We're gonna start from top left in case you can't see my pointer. I have not seen Loki. I have not seen What If. They should do this for DC. No, I would love a what if series on Star Wars. There's so many things they can do. What if Anakin never got burned but turned to the dark side? What if Anakin stayed on the light side? What if Mace Windu survived? What if? But like for anime, they could do like what if the Uchihas like went through with their coup, or all that shit. Anyways, haven't seen Moon Knight. Have not seen whatever this bottom right is. What the hell is that? Miss Marvel, when did this come out? Is this a show? Yes, it says series at the bottom. She-Hulk. I saw scenes on TikTok. I ain't even bother. I ain't even bother typing it in the search bar. Right? Is this Haley Stanfield? Hawkeye. Haven't seen it. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Haven't seen it. I haven't even seen the latest Captain America movie. I got a Fire Stick though, so I'm probably gonna pirate all these later. Thanks for reminding me.
Original TV series, which sounded great in retrospect, but it didn't really work out because most of the episodes were filler and stuff. And it turns out you didn't even have to watch the shows to understand the movie universe timeline, which was weak. But the movies suffered too. Most of the movies after Endgame just didn't match expectations to what the Infinity Saga had for itself. Minus both Spider-Man movies, Deadpool, Wolverine, Black Panther 2, Shang-Chi, and Guardians 3. And you might look at that and say, yo, Chief, that's half the list. Yeah, that's damn near half the movie list, but the ones I didn't name are like all shitty booty dookie movies, or mid at best. It was so bad that for the past few years, the main MCU discourse hasn't been a potential new big villain or how this new saga can pan out, but mostly how it's just falling off. Back when the Infinity Saga was balling, I was keeping up with every movie in detail, waiting for the next to drop in theaters so I wouldn't have to miss a beat. I'm telling you, bruh, them movies used to be entire events. Now I can't tell you I've seen every single movie in this newer phase. I'ma just be honest. I don't be beating grannies with sticks to see these movies anymore. I just wait for a Disney Plus drop most of the time, cause I know Marvel been bullshitting. What the hell was Eternals? You already got me watching characters I don't know, but then you gonna make the whole movie boring as hell.
That looks good. I haven't seen that either.
Minute, a huge detail of it was just unnoticed by the rest of the universe until now. Thor: Love and Thunder ruined Thor's hot streak of one good movie. Now the nigga's 1 for 4. He's shooting 2 a day like he J-Dub playing against the Nuggets. Ant-Man Quantumania was just terrible. It hurts more that I paid to see that shit.
Seen that either.
Like, I saw that in the theater. The Marvels. Multiverse of Madness had to be the most disappointing of them all, since it was coming off of hella hype from No Way Home, but it didn't meet expectations at all. The MCU got so bad, they had to mess around and bring Iron Man himself back. But RDJ isn't playing Iron Man. This time he's playing Doctor Doom, which is still insane considering that he's so synonymous with the character of Iron Man, who had the most noble send-off in a cinematic universe's history. Right. But whatever, nigga, Disney won RDJ back, and RDJ being back is bank. Kang would have been so goated, but them allegations cooked his career. Kills me how the MCU isn't as great as it used to be, but in a way it kind of makes sense, given the fact that some things were just out of their control, but most of it wasn't. There's no excuse for dropping ass to booty movies over and over, but we could see a resurgence with Thunderbolts. It's the most recent drop, and as of this recording, it's doing really well. I don't know how to do this transition, but Paul George also fell off. Once, Paul George was a name, one of the most silky smooth players in the league. He was your...
I'm not that big in the NBA growing up, but I don't ever remember Paul George like being the talk of anything at all. Early 2000s, I really can't remember. All I remember is LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh, Shaq, and a few other people. 2010s, all I remember is Damian Lillard, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron, of course, Steph Curry, KD, Russell Westbrook, and there's maybe a few I'm missing. Giannis, Luka. I don't. How good was Paul George and D Rose? How good was Paul George for like a few years? And I'm not even saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm just curious. I genuinely don't know.
Your favorite player, skillful yet athletic, capable of doing anything on the court. until the playoffs came,
I ain't met playoff P
where
yet.
he choked and started becoming an ass out of nowhere, getting cooked by a rookie Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, of all people, getting game-winning series, inning shots hit on him from deep,
I care what anybody says. That's a bad shot.
hitting the side of the backboard on accident or on purpose. I don't care. Either way, how do you do that? Yeah, guys, this nigga will fall off every year. I'll give him credit. He was the only guy in the East to give Miami's big three a run for their money. And his 2021 postseason run was really good for him. But now, PG sucks. I've said this before, man. Celtics Shaq, Nets Kevin Garnett, Philadelphia Paul George. Just look at his stat lines and you will see what I'm talking about. Now, falling off in sports is kind of different than falling off in other fields. A fall off in sports can be caused by a number of things: bad teams, mental complications, injury bugs, or most famously, just father time. Them last two got the best of PG, and to be fair, that's okay. Sometimes in life, your time is just up. And as for Paul George's NBA career, man, pack it up. It's time to retire, old man. I miss you, but this is Halliburton's league now. This is Anthony Edwards' league now. Skedaddle! In music, especially rap, falling off is a normal occurrence. How many artists that blew up this decade that you know are still reeling in big numbers?
None. All the artists that were popular 2 years ago, like this dude, for example, haven't heard a single thing from. Haven't heard a damn thing from. Ice Spice, I haven't heard anything from Ice Spice in a minute. All the 2021 underground vanished. Only ones that are around are Summers and maybe Can. Autumn allegations killed this shit. But I don't even think it's allegations. I think it's true. Killed this shit. Jace is still around. Haven't heard anything from Tana, Slump. All that. 2017, 2010s, SoundCloud era, all them niggas got cleared. None of them are around anymore. It was like... It's like the mass murder of the Air Nation in Avatar. They're gone. Smoke Perp, gone. Ski Mask, gone. Trippie Redd's still around. He's alright. Lil Xan, gone. Lil Pump, gone. Every little in that era is gone. X passed away, unfortunately. Little Peep passed away, unfortunately. Lil Tracy, gone. Who's the other? YB and Amir, gone. They're done, bro. And they got cleared so fast. But I feel like that was the best time in music to be around. It was just so good and hype and what the hell happened?
Numbers. Damn near none of them. Most of them already on the decline despite only coming out a few years ago. But there's nothing like falling off after being on for a while.
Eminem. Being
goated for a good portion of your career and then just not being
a
good
Boogie with a hoodie. Damn, I haven't heard anything from him
anymore. It's a curse. Yeah, this is how I feel about Kanye. You already knew I was going with this. The beginning of Kanye's career was truly special. The entire college trilogy showed that at the time, you could in fact be a great rapper without rapping about guns and slinging crack. And from those, he dropped 808s and Heartbreak where he was singing and shit. This influenced so many artists from the day, like Lil Uzi, Travis Scott, Kid Cudi, really almost every hip hop artist.
Love Kid Cudi and Kanye. Kanye is one of my inspirations, bro. It's actually in my bio or description or whatever about me, bro, that I made on YouTube. But holy shit, my mustache, bro. And this should be fucking up. But it sucks, bro. Whenever it's not easy seeing somebody that like you idolize growing up, bro. Actually, bro. My idols, in case y'all didn't know, my idols are Frank Ocean, he's like number one. Frank Ocean, Tyler the Creator, Kanye, ASAP, and I get a lot of inspiration from Destroy Lonely, but he's not my idol. I feel like at some point in your life nobody can be your idol anymore, because it, like, you know, as you get older you start to shape into your own who you want to form. But I feel like I'm missing somebody out that group. Frank Ocean, Tyler Creator, A$AP Rocky, Kanye. I think that's it. And like, I take inspiration from Destroy Lonely and a little bit of Opium in general. But it ain't easy, bro. I remember hearing I Wonder, bro. I remember when I was a kid, bro, seeing Kanye's like cartoon, like the with the bear and shit, like on TV. Just all that, bro. It was a good time, bro. And it's really sucks it's happened to him, bro.
Right now was influenced by this album one way or another. Then he dropped Twisted Fantasy. Complete masterpiece. One of my favorite albums of all time. And then after that he had Yeezus. I don't give a damn about Yeezus, to be honest. I mean, but it has Bound to, and it's an influential album, so I'll give it that. Life of Pablo. Yay.
Life of Pablo is so good. And Ye, 2018, Ye hit different, bro. Actually. Beautiful money inside my money.
Kinda all great in their own right. I'm probably the only dude that actually likes Jesus is King. But after Donda, this nigga started tweaking. He was always a tweaker, but the tweaking never tweaked onto his music. He remained talented despite whatever shenanigans he was going through. But now he's bad.
I'm evil.
Bad doesn't understand me. This guy is downright terrible. I'll say this. I liked Vultures 1. I know it wasn't as good as solo Kanye work. Production was fun and the features were mostly solid. Kanye couldn't rap for shit, but it was an album that was in rotation the year it dropped. But man, every single thing after that has been horrible. AI lyrics and performances being put onto already choppy and unfinished songs. Not only that, but the lyrics themselves being questionable and contradicting. Cause you can't be black and a Nazi. Nigga, that don't make sense. What kind of dummy shit is that?
Actually, it does make sense. You know, I'm not defending Kanye, but let's go look this up real quick. What is this? What am I looking at right now? What am I? Hold on, that might be wrong. But I know there were black people in Germany at the time. There were Nazis, bro. Now, I'm not defending it, but I am saying that there was. Not
off is bad because it could have been something completely avoided. In music, there's no basis on something just drying out. Like in our previous examples, the MCU and Paul George, a fall off can happen because at some point, too much is just too much. Or sometimes the human body can only take so much damage and it'll break down over time. None of this happened here though. Kanye's fall off is just a product of multiple addictions just cooking his ass. And I know addiction can be a fishy topic and even more, a troubling thing to deal with and to overcome. But I truly believe that if it wasn't for his addiction to corn and later on nitrous, that he would still be solid right now and in a better state of mind. Like that's no doubt. It also doesn't help that he has nothing but yes men around him 24/7, which is a very underrated point in the world of falling off. Not being told what's actually good and bad, everyone around you agreeing with whatever you do, is a key ingredient for falling off. Especially in the music world, since many around them aren't genuine, but instead they're doing whatever they need to do to get what they want out of it, which goes into my next target perfectly. SpongeBob. SpongeBob is forever an icon, whether you like it or not, but I can't stress the fact that the show itself has fallen completely off of a cliff.
I can't even sit here and hear the rest of this, bro. It sucks what they did to SpongeBob, bro. Actually. SpongeBob, now the new animations are over the top and just ridiculous. That's not my SpongeBob. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, go show love to original creator. Follow my Instagram. I'm always active on there. Send me a message. Tell me what you want to see. And I love y'all. Peace.